News is following breaking news of two pedestrian crashes. One has now turned deadly. Welcome to 12 News Today in AZ. I'm Emily Pritchard.
I'm Ellison Rodriguez. This first crash happening around midnight in downtown Phoenix.
Phoenix police spent nearly 5 hours investigating that first crash near Central Avenue and Van Buren Street, where you're looking. We've learned a person died after being hit by a city bus.
Well, then just a few miles down the road, another person is now in the hospital after they were hit by a car near Van Buren and 19th Avenue.
12 News journalist Justin Pizzera, you can see, is joining us live. Justin, you've been covering both of these crashes for us. You're joining us from 19th Avenue and Van Buren. What's happening there?
Yeah, good morning, ladies. So in the last 30 minutes or so, police did clear the latest crash here at 19th and Van Buren. You can see this bus stop behind me right here. That's where that crash happened. There was a marker right along that area. We're not sure if that person was trying to cross the street. Maybe they stepped out into traffic. It's not clear how they were hit by that car. But about a mile and a half up the road, though, a city bus was involved in a deadly pedestrian crash. This was the scene earlier this morning at Van Buren in Central. This was right outside the Westin Hotel. We are still working to get details on this crash and how that pedestrian was hit as well. But at 4:30 this morning, we could see that bus being towed away. Now, the latest figures from ADOT show last year there was a 12% drop in the number of deadly pedestrian crashes, but still it was the second highest fatality total ever recorded in the state of Arizona, with 1,307 pedestrians killed. Now, as for your morning commute, both of these intersections at Central and Van Buren, 19th Avenue and Van Buren, they have all cleared. But at this point, we are waiting to hear back from police to get more details about those crashes. As soon as we get that update, of course, we'll update this story. We're live in Phoenix this morning. Justin Pizzera, 12 News Today in AZ.